So based on the transition we created in the previous lecture, we are going to create this transition that's very smooth, somehow hypnotic, in two parts. I will show you the two parts and you can decide which one you want to use or which one you want to add more effect even. So let's start here. First of all, I will select Linear Matte and Linear Transition Part 1. Press Ctrl D or Command D on the Mac, and then there are Linear Matte 2 and Linear Transition 2. I will double click on them and they will open both here. I will come and close the other two. Here you are. In the Linear Transition Part 2, I will select Linear Matte. I wanted to put Linear Matte 2. So I'll press Alt or Option on the Mac, click and drag to do a full replacement. Fine. Let's open Linear Matte 2. We have the same absolutely. That's pretty cool. First thing I'm going to do is to select all of them, right click and pre-compose. Here we're going to call it, for example, Linear Matte Animation. And I will click OK. Now, I have the Linear Matte here, animation, a single composition. Of course, maybe you guessed it, I will duplicate it. But then they are on top of each other, so I will lose rotation. We already done this, 180 degrees. And if you play it, you know they are on top of each other, nothing is happening. I will change the mode here. I will go to multiply. Feel free to go to the other, like screen, like add, lighten, any one of them. Play with them, they are very interesting. For the course, I will use multiply. If I play the animation now, pretty cool. Let's go to the main Linear Transition Part 2. If you play, you have something pretty cool. And you already have a transition that is very different, but yet you have done very little work. Let's continue if you like. I will take back Linear Matte 2 and take this last one and duplicate it also twice. Of course, now they are all on top of each other. It doesn't make sense, you know that. I will take the Linear Matte 2, open the rotation, and rotate it 90 degrees. And the last one rotated minus 90. So actually I have both of them here. And if you play your animation, you have something pretty funny here with lines and so on. It's all mess. Fine. To adjust this, you can use also the mode, which is pretty interesting, and put the mode to multiply for the three top layers. Notice now how it's going. It's very interesting and pretty not nice because we have the sharp lines here. Fine, let's take the last two, press S, this is for scale, and let's scale both of them. Of course, I removed the chain link on the y-axis. Here you are. Fine. Now, if you play your animation, you truly have something very nice. Let's go to the main one, see exactly what we have here. That is pretty cool. So with a bit of imagination, a bit of rotation, duplication, you created a new transition out of almost the same work you have done previously. Of course, guys, please feel free here to select these layers, for example, and go and make them all screen. Okay, and you have a different animation now. It's your choice the way you'll do it. It's a bit faint, this one with the screen. Notice, not so much. Cool, I will undo the screen. You notice, guys, maybe here the blur is too much. If you reduce it, you might have even a better transition. Let's try it. Let's go to Linear Matte 2, then Linear Matte Animation, go to Effects Control, and let's set the blur at 15 only. Here you are. Now you have sharper lines. But I think it will be much more beautiful if you come back to the main composition. Here you are. It is, I think, better. It's up to you now. It's your choice. You know, you can see the rectangles opening, some kind of lines and blurs. It's like fireworks with the blur. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope this was very constructive for you and you start creating your own transitions using this system. I'll see you in the next lecture.